G'day everybody and welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum on episode 168. Now yesterday I spoke to you guys about thinking of going into the deep mines, but I think the plans kind of changed today guys, because I just realized that it is the 28th, which means that today's the last day of autumn, and I figure instead of going into the deep mines and doing stuff there, it's probably better if we start planning for the winter crops. And you know, we sort of have like all this space over this side of the farm that we need to sort of plan out, and I don't really feel like doing that at the beginning of the actual season. I think it's probably wiser that we complete all of the planning right now. So that's what we're gonna do today guys. So sorry about that if you guys were expecting a deep mine run this time around, but I think we can do a deep mine run maybe not tomorrow, because tomorrow is also the first day of the season. So tomorrow's probably going to be a busy day where we try to, you know, plant stuff, make sure that we're farming all the things that we want to farm. Speaking of though, we have a bit of a problem with the timing, because I don't think Rain actually opens her shop tomorrow, and we definitely want to try and buy some kale seeds. I'm not entirely sure if we even have any kale seeds here that we can immediately plant, and yeah, the answer is no. So we're gonna have to sort of think about what to do without having the actual kale in hand, but I think we can make use of the time tomorrow regardless. But today we'll focus on actually just planning out the farm before we actually come into winter, which means I'm actually not going to be watering any of the crops over here, because we are actually going to be taking all of that down. I'm not entirely sure about this patch and whether or not we will actually manage to get one more like batch of pumpkins or cabbages. Look, for now we'll actually just water that patch over there. This patch here, I mean, the sugarcane grows all year round, so we'll definitely continue watering this one. Looks like we've got some cabbage here which we can take, but I think I don't know if we needed to water this patch or not. We may need to actually take all of this down. It's a shame that we can't use the fertilizer that's already in the ground, but anyway, such is life. Sometimes things don't work out perfectly, but it's a matter of what you do with what you have at any given moment, really. Yes, some corn. Fantastic. Let's just grab all of that. Okay, very good. And I can't remember if corn grows all year round or not. I have a sneaking suspicion that it doesn't grow through winter, so we might actually have to think about that patch as well. But yeah, so with the watering done, I think we can focus on just completing some of the things that we need to complete with the animals. Do we have any fertilizer ready? Yes, we do. Fantastic. So I wonder if we can actually drop all of the bones in here. Yes, we can. Alright. And we mustn't forget though, yesterday we picked up some sort of dragonfly. What was it called? Common bluetail. And yeah, that's something that we haven't actually seen before, so we should drop that off with Theo. I've also got some pieces of clothing here that I don't want. I think we had a duplicate of the orange flat cap, so we'll try and sell that off to John as soon as we can, or at the very least drop it off at John's place. Let's see here. I don't think we need the scythe, so yeah, we should just get the milking done and get the shearing done, and then we should be free to think about the rest of the day. Specifically, think about the rest of the farm and what we're going to do here. Let's just put a few more things away before we start. And yeah, I'm not totally sure, guys, but if we have time, we might actually go out and continue the Western Connection project. But if not, then my other idea was to actually build some more of those fences and fence off a lot of the river near the farm. I think that's something that I mentioned maybe yesterday or the previous episode, but yeah, I feel like we definitely need to do something about those crocs. So I'm happy about Spike being away from the river today, so he's not in danger. Might as well grab these apples. Now, let's get started with maybe just collecting our fences first. We may need to build ourselves some more fences as well. But anyway, let's do what we need to do here. I didn't mean to grab the wooden lamppost, because I think the wooden lamppost will still go here. Crafting table we might actually have to grab for now. Okay, let's pick all of that up. And all of this. We have space? Yes, we do. And I think we'll also grab the scarecrow. Yeah, this is definitely a massive overhaul, really, of what the farm's going to look like. I think we're going to have to get rid of the apple tree here for the time being. We'll think about how to replant it in a moment. Now, one other thing that is going to be part of the entire process here is also expanding the chicken farm a little bit, because some of the comments seem to suggest that I may be sort of keeping these guys cooped up a little bit, so maybe we want to sort of give them a little bit more space. So we will do that. Just thinking about what we should do next here. I think we actually do need our scythe after all, because I do want to clear some of this space out. Okay, and how do I get rid of the soil here? Do I just shovel it, or... Ah, yes, okay. Too bad we can't really pick up the fertilizer that's already in the ground. That would have been nice, but anyway, it's fine. Alright. Got a little bit of treasure there, but I might actually leave that for a little bit later, because I think our inventory is getting a little bit full. Alright, brilliant. And perhaps maybe we do need to move this wooden lamppost. But we definitely are going to have to think about how to lay down the path around here as well. So, yeah, we'll just pick all of it up for now and see if we can think about laying down the path once we actually have the farm in place. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a bit of a long day. I mean, not exactly long, but as in like a tiring day. A lot of activity and a lot of sort of thinking about how we're going to do things. I just realized as well, guys, but our soil printer is actually in town, so just going to quickly go into town and see if we can fetch that and come back with that, because I feel like having the soil printer is going to be pretty handy even for some of the work that we're going to be doing in the farm. We may as well check the bulletin board while we're here. So, okay, we've got some tasks that still have 3 days remaining, so that's not too bad. Meat on a stick, 3 days. That'll be pretty easy. But we won't do that today. We'll focus on, I guess, you know, making sure that the farm's up and running. I will take the opportunity while we're here, though, to grind a few things up. I don't think we have much more wheat, so we can put that away. And if we need to grind anything, we'll grind the sugarcane. We can put away cabbage. I think our eggs go in here. There we go. Got some milk. Got some corn. And we've got some meat here. We can probably split the meat and just put some meat here. That's fine. We've got some honey. And anything else we can store? Actually, we should get the wool spinning right now. I've got like 1 rock. Okay, and yeah, I think that's about it. Let's actually go to Theo and see if he'll take that common bluetail. Welcome to the museum. What can I do for you? I'd like to donate this common bluetail. Oh my, a common bluetail. Our collection's currently missing a common bluetail. Would you be willing to donate it? Absolutely. Okay, very good. And now, just need to head back and see if we can complete all this planning. Yeah, I don't like the look of that croc over there, getting a little bit close to the town. Yeah, we should actually think about laying down some of those fences when we get the chance. But let's just focus on what our priorities are here. I think first order of things is we will expand the chicken farm. And to do that, I'm just going to actually sort of make a little bit more space here. Alright, and I think I'm pretty happy with that, so I might just grab that, maybe chuck that over here, and yeah, with the palmwood fences that we already have in hand, I think we should be able to just expand like so. Yeah. And just keep going. There we are. And we can just pick up the rest of the fences over here. Very nice. Whoa, okay. I don't know what happened there with Ed. We don't seem to have a lot of grass growing around this side though. So I just have to make a mental note that if I do pick up some grass seeds, we should actually try and, you know, plant a lot more grass in that area. Or I could drop a sprinkler down there and see if the sprinkler would propagate the grass. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm pretty happy with the expansion of the chicken farm. Now it's a matter of planning out how the farm is actually going to work on this side. I might actually just fix a few things up here, guys. So I think maybe I can afford to to maybe sort of fence things off a little bit like that. And the reason I want to do that is because I want a little bit of space for our fertilizer production, and I do want to actually move the fertilizer production a little bit so we have it sort of in a better spot, if that makes sense. So something like that doesn't seem like a bad idea. I'd like to move these two, but unfortunately we've got fertilizer going in it already. Am I happy with that? I'm not entirely sure, guys. But let me grab a few other things that we need here. So we do need the water tank, and we need these sprinklers. I realize I've got an old sprinkler here. We should have actually brought this with us and upgraded it, but that's okay. We can probably do that on another day. Let's just quickly chuck some more grass in the soil there. And yeah, so let's see here. Reaches 2 tiles out. Okay. So I'd definitely be able to have like larger farms using these advanced sprinklers. I think the question is, where do I want to keep the water tank? And with that, how's that going to, you know, let us plan for the entire farm? Yeah, that's a bit of a tricky question right now. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of this tree. And from here, I don't know, guys. I feel like I want to leave it around here. I don't know if that's a good place or not. I think it doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. And in fact, maybe I can leave the worm farms where they were, potentially, because we can actually still squeeze through if I leave it there. And I think if I want to, I could also sort of do something like that, make the chicken farm just a tiny bit larger, and so we can still move behind the tank if we need to. So that doesn't seem too bad. But now comes the difficult part, which is deciding how this farm is going to pan out. So maybe it'll help if I just start placing the sprinklers down. So if I go a sprinkler there, that means this tile and this tile will be growing stuff. Yeah, okay. And potentially, I mean, if we can't really salvage any of this stuff, we'll probably put another sprinkler in this space. Maybe even an advanced sprinkler in this space, and we'll have a small automated farm going around here. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. Yeah, okay. So I think that's not going to work, because despite it being perhaps maybe inefficient, as a lot of you may have pointed out already, I do want some fencing around my farm. So I want maybe to start off with the fencing first, perhaps, and that might help us actually plan things out a little bit more here. So with the fence down like so. We've got 1, 2, 1, 2. So the sprinkler would be there, right? And that would be one farm patch using the sprinkler. Or the advanced sprinkler, rather. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, that might work. I forget how much space is needed for the water tanks. So, provides water to sprinklers 10 tiles out. Okay. So, that means if we keep it here, it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, definitely reaches that sprinkler, which is good. Alright, I might actually quickly move the wheelbarrow here. Maybe we'll just leave it here for a second. And let's see if we can just close up this farm patch. Something like that, I feel. Okay. Yeah, that is a pretty large farm. So I think what I'll do this time around, guys, as per some of the suggestions left in the comments, is I don't have to stick with one type of crop within the one sort of farm area, if that makes sense. So, and yeah, I sort of agree now, considering how large of a space this is taking up. We might actually plant 2 types of crop in here. Now, I don't think it's a good idea for us to till the soil just yet, because I'm really keen on trying to get us some more kale, and I want to get that in pretty early. So I don't really want this farm patch to be taken up by other things. So we'll actually leave it empty until we can find kale. I actually don't know what else is a unique winter crop. I forget. So whatever's sort of the unique winter crop, I would like to have sort of growing in this space if we can. But anyway, do we want a gate going into this space? I mean, we may as well. We've got like 3 gates that we don't really have any other use for. So we could do something like that. Cool. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. And I think the only thing we need to sort of think about in this area is leaving the lamp somewhere. And I don't know, maybe we can sort of leave it around here somewhere, like so. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Alright. And since we did have to rip up all the rock paths, we're going to have to place that back down. So, actually, I think it might be wise to actually replace a bit more here. So let's maybe pick a few more up around here. Okay, and we've got plenty of steps right now, so we can probably leave some steps there as well, just to make things look a little bit nicer. And yeah, let's leave some more steps here. not steps, paths. And yeah, I really don't like what's going on around here, so we're going to have to fix this up a little bit. We'll get to that. So... okay, happy with that, and just fix this up a tiny bit. And Billy Button's got to go there. Alright, I think we've got a few Billy Buttons to put down here. I've got a bit of a collection going on this side already. Perhaps maybe I should leave a few more around here. Okay. So, am I happy with that? Maybe just one more, like so. Okay. Cool. So there you go, our new sort of automated farm area. Now to fix up this problem with the pathway. So I think, despite it, being something that I really don't want to do, which is reduce the size for the animals there, I think we're going to have to do it. Going to have to get rid of a little bit of soil here. Also going to have to figure out where to place the unwanted soil. Okay. That'll have to do, I think. And now we should be able to place more of our pathways here. Nice. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I better not forget to replace our palmwood fences here. Okay. Yeah, all things considered, that was a very small reduction, so it's not too bad, I suppose. Yeah, this lamp, like, connecting to the fence really bothers me, guys. I'm not a fan of how it looks, so I'm just gonna do that for now. Righto, what a day. Haven't really sold anything, haven't really done too much work anywhere except for just tidying up the farm. I feel like we haven't really been productive, but actually we have been extremely productive. We've got a few hours in the day. I just want to quickly check if we've got spare fences here. Yes, we definitely do. We have these crude fences that we can place down. So, I think it's about time we place down some crude fences along here. Or, actually, do we want other types of fences? Perhaps maybe another type of fence where we can actually put a gate down wouldn't be such a bad idea in this area. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what is the best way for us to try and block off this area so that, the crocs don't get in. I'm not sure, guys, because I would like to have a gate there. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the crude fences and sort of start a little bit of a fencing project going on around here. I don't know if it's wise to put it in the water exactly, but maybe something like that. Okay, Billy Buttons are always in the way. Okay, and maybe along here as well. I don't like how it connects to the lamppost, as you know. So we'll do something like that instead. And then I think we'll place the lamppost like so. Yeah, I think that's better. I have no idea, guys, if this is going to block the crocs. I have a feeling they're still going to get in through here, because that's a little bit of a crack. So yeah, see, it's definitely aggroed. Alright. These crocs, definitely problematic. I don't know how that croc got aggroed, but I'm gonna see if we can just continue to fence off this area a little bit more, and see if that does the trick or not, but I wonder if there's any tool that can, you know, be used to place down some rocks. You know, if you wanted a bit of a rock formation. I'm guessing not, but, you know, that would be nice if we had something like that. And I think this one has to go as well. Alright. So, let's just place a few more of these fences down, and I think we're going to be calling it a night, guys, because it is getting a little bit late. Apologies if this episode is not what you guys expected, and yeah, there seems to be a lot of sort of planning and whatnot going on in this episode, and probably not as much as, not as much variety as you may have expected, but I think it was called for because we were getting very, very close to winter time. I'll quickly grab the... Oh, darn. Didn't want to do that. I will quickly grab the torch. I mean the lamppost. There we go. Maybe we're going to have to leave the lamppost on the other side, perhaps. And, of course, another Billy button in the way. Yeah, okay. Pretty happy with that, I think. And, yeah, we're going to have to replant a whole bunch of trees, I feel, as well. So, geez, what to do? Okay, we've got a few minutes. I might take the bike and just quickly squeeze through here. It does seem to be a little bit of a squeeze. I don't know, guys. Maybe we might widen the pathway a little bit more. Maybe we'll sort of make it a little bit smaller for the animals, just so that we can actually squeeze through a little bit better. But I just wanted to quickly drive into town. We'll leave a few things here and there in storage, and I think we should actually finish up by replanting a few of those trees, to be honest, because we did take quite a few of them down. Gum logs, ores. Actually, these ores should go in here. And oh yeah, we've got this sprinkler. I'll hang on to the sprinkler for a second, just because we do want to convert that into the advanced sprinkler when we get the chance. Probably not today, though. Yeah, I think maybe with the compactor we can chuck that into the charger. Cool. Alright. Just dropping off the cap here. Ooh, Okay, I forgot about the gacha machine today. Quickly get it running. And we've got some extra milk here. Let's put that away. Alright. Very good. Just drive back to the farm and we'll quickly replant a few trees here and there. And that'll be the night. Ooh, this is one thing that that is festive that I haven't actually taken down. I don't know if I will for now, because I feel like we do need a scarecrow in that position. I don't know. Maybe I'll make another scarecrow and then actually replace that one. But let's focus up here and actually do what we say we're going to do, which is the replanting. Otherwise, this day's never going to end. There we go. Maybe one more here. And we're getting a little bit tired here as well. Definitely running out of stamina. Oh yeah, that's right. And just better be a little bit careful about these cherry trees, because I don't really want to be taking down any cherry trees, that's for sure. I can't even remember how many trees we cut down, to be honest, but I think that'll do. Just realized we've got some honey here that we can harvest as well. We'll probably chuck one more tree here for good measure. And maybe another one here. Cool. Alright. Let's have a bush lime. That should speed us up a little bit. Just to finish up the day. I don't know what I did with the bike there, but anyway. Righto, guys. What a day full of planning. I can't wait to actually start the winter farm, but I'm not sure if rain is going to be open tomorrow, so it might not be until a couple of days. Look, I tell you what, guys, if the greenhouse is open tomorrow, we'll do some farming. If it's not, then perhaps maybe we should go into the deep mines just for that one day, and then we'll do the farming the next day. So that sounds like a pretty good plan to me. Righto, guys, hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like, dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.